Hi, I'm Pamela with Atomos, and if you were at NAB, you know that we announced our new Flame series, which allows the monitor to be a 1500 nit monitor. If you're not familiar with nits, a nit is a measure of light, and when you have 1500 nits, that means I could be outside and I can view my monitor outside, which is amazing because, you know, all of us as filmmakers, we've all covered our head with hat, t-shirts, whatever, you name it, but now you can be outside, you can see your monitors. It's a huge deal. In addition, we have the Atom Hdr Engine. As you know, when you shoot on or when you have Atomos on your camera, you're capturing the video directly off the camera sensor. And this does a couple things. One, you're able to bypass the MPEG compression that happens a lot when you're shooting to SD and CF cards, because that's a 50-to-1 compression. You also bypass, if you're shooting on DSLRs, that time constraint. Now, when you have a camera that you're shooting log on, which you better be doing, you're able to view that, which is huge. So I can go in here and I can choose the Atom HDR, choose which camera I'm doing, and see that capability, because when you're shooting in log, you're shooting HDR, and what that means is you're seeing your brighter brights and your darkest darks. Imagine that you can actually see what you're shooting. It's a huge deal for us as filmmakers to be able to have that capability, to know that we're exposed right, to know that we have all that information coming into. So when we go into post, when we have our colorists, that you have that 10-bit of information and that color space to work with. So the first time I shot in a 10-bit space and brought it in, I was like, wow, I'm actually a decent filmmaker. I've always been a decent filmmaker, but to be actually see that with your naked eye and to use all of the resources as it comes to editing, you become a better filmmaker because you have the tools that allow you to up your game. So the Atom HDR, the 1500 nit to screen, is the new stuff that we have with the new Flame series. Now what we announced at NAB is the new Inferno. Now this is exciting because the Inferno allows you to capture 4K at 60p or 240p in HD, and it will have a Quad-SDI, which means that you can capture that raw DNG footage. So this is amazing in your higher end filmmakers that you are going to be, or you are, because that is a huge tool for you as a filmmaker to continue upping your game and be better at what you do. The Inferno is going to be available third quarter of this year. So this month, maybe towards the end of this month or beginning next month, it'll start shipping. For more information, you can visit our website at atomos.com. As well, if you go to our website, we have a list of all our compatible cameras, our favorite SSD cards that you have. There's a lot of great information, and if you have an older version of an Atomos product, you'll get a free firmware update. So be sure to check out the website, make sure your project is registered, and check with Facebook as well for any more updates concerning the new firmware that's coming out for your devices.